Greetings! Welcome back to the studio. In today's video, I'm taking a look at another paint bundle. This one features 6 Schmincke colors intended to create skin tones. It comes with a leaflet that serves as a guide to mixing the skin tone colors. I was interested in this bundle because I'm generally curious about this stuff, but also because I know that painting skin colors is tricky, and I wondered if this bundle is actually helpful. The colors in this bundle are madder brown, cobalt violet hue, Naples yellow reddish, transparent ochre, sepia brown, and transparent umber. They are all from Schmincke's professional range of watercolor paints in 5 ml tubes. I wanted to test out the paints, so I poured some of them in this metal palette, where I also put the paints from the Hazel Lale bundle. I put the skin tone paints in the order that they are listed on the leaflet, so I can refer to it to remember which color is which. All of these colors were easy to open and easy to pour. None of them had separated. Once I was done, I let them dry. The first thing I want to do with these paints is paint swatches and a basic mixing chart. The colors were easy to re-wet and they swatched well. At a first glance, and from a personal point of view, I find it odd that a highly granulating purple is in this selection, as well as the very opaque Naples yellow reddish. Another thing that I find a bit odd is the absence of a pinkish red. It's a color I find very useful for skin tones, but I guess I'll see when I swatch the color mixes. The first category is light skin tones. It starts with using Naples yellow reddish on its own. I'll be showing the scanned swatch from the leaflet as I try to replicate the color, so you can see what I'm using as reference. The second mix is Naples yellow reddish and transparent ochre. I tried to make swatches varying in strength and mix balance to have a better idea what a mix can offer. The third mix is Naples yellow reddish and madder brown. The fourth mix is the same as the previous one, but balanced with more madder brown in the mix. The fifth mix is Naples yellow reddish and cobalt violet hue. It's a bit of an odd one, as the cobalt violet definitely granulates. That effect is not visible in the reference swatch. The sixth mix is Naples yellow reddish and sepia brown. Here are all the mixes from the light skin tones section of the leaflet. As swatches like this, they all look like they would indeed work to paint in light skin tones. Moving on to the medium tanned skin tones. The first mix here is Naples Yellow Reddish and Transparent Umber, with a stronger lean on the first color. The second mix is the first truly transparent mix, consisting of transparent ochre and madder brown. The third mix is Naples Yellow Reddish, transparent ochre, and cobalt violet hue. The fourth mix is Naples Yellow Reddish and Transparent Umber. The fifth mix is Naples Yellow Reddish and Cobalt Violet hue, with a lean on the second color. This is the first one where I noticed a striking difference between the color swatch in the leaflet and the color I was able to mix. The swatch in the leaflet looks like it would have some madder brown in the mix, rather than twice the Cobalt Violet. The sixth mix is Naples Yellow Reddish, Transparent Umber, and Madder Brown. The seventh mix is Naples Yellow Reddish, Transparent Umber, and Madder Brown, with a lean on the last color. This one is a good example of a typo mistake in the document, as it labels the Transparent Umber as TU rather than the TB from the key. The eighth mix is Transparent Umber, Naples Yellow Reddish, and Madder Brown. This is also the moment where Scout, my cat, decided to pop in for a little cameo. She just hopped on the table, stepping into paint, and left. Here's a bit of her being a silly brat on the drawing table. Here are all the mixes from the medium and tanned skin tones section of the leaflet. The mix at bottom left is really weird, and I wonder if it was mislabeled in the leaflet. All the other mixes seem to be working out fine. The last section is for dark and olive skin tones. The first mix is Cobalt Violet hue, Madder Brown, and Naples Yellow Reddish. I'm cutting to Scout again, who is being even more of a brat. She's cute, but she's a brat. The second mix is Naples yellow reddish, cobalt violet hue, and sepia brown. This is a rather light mix for dark and olive skin tones. The third mix is sepia brown and Naples yellow reddish. It doesn't have that red hue that the reference swatch has. The fourth mix is sepia brown and madder brown. This one is also quite transparent. The fifth mix is like the previous one, but with a stronger lean on the sepia brown. The sixth and last mix is transparent umber and cobalt violet hue. Here are all the mixes from the dark and olive skin tone section of the leaflet. The top middle mix is a bit light to be included in this category. Overall, it feels somewhat limited. I feel like we are missing out on many dark and olive skin tones with this selection. The cobalt violet hue still makes for some uncontrollable effects that are not necessarily desirable for everyone. In general, I'm a bit unsure about this whole selection of colors. Personally, I'm annoyed that so many mixes rely on the opaque Naples yellow reddish as a base. Also, all of these skin tone colors are local colors, meaning the color of the skin without it being affected by special lighting. It would be the colors of skin in a controlled, studio lighting setting, rather than the colors you get in more natural lighting and setting. And like I said, I feel weird that there's not a transparent reddish pink in this selection, as it's really useful to paint the areas of the body and face that have a more visible blood flow, like the nose, the ears, the fingertips, etc. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Take care. Bye bye.